I've had some requests for the Barbie palette. So today is the day. Here it is. It's kind of fun. In the spirit of full disclosure, I did not play with Barbies when I was a kid. I was that weird kid that was always reading instead of playing with dolls. I literally didn't play with dolls at all. However, it is kind of nostalgic, right? And it's really pretty. Also, in the spirit of full disclosure, I didn't even like pink at all when I started at Mary Kay. So I've had to kind of like ease my way into the pinkness that is Mary Kay. But I do like pink now. And it is very flattering on a lot of different skin tones, a lot of different hair color, eye color combinations, all of that. So we're going to play with this today. And also I did something special for you guys. I only put under eye corrector on one eye today. Can you tell which eye has a little extra coverage or dark circles? If you guessed this side, you are correct. Can you see how shadowy this is? Even with, I'm wearing just CC cream today, a little more shadowy. I'll lean in here. You see how that covers so nicely? All right, so let's dive into this palette. It's got all the fun pinks along with some darker colors in there today, and we're gonna do a lot of mixing. So I'm gonna start out with the all over eyeshadow brush with Blossom. Typically, I don't wear Blossom because it's a little bit light on me. And it's pretty pinky. It's a pinky undertone, but we're going to do it anyway. You guys know about half the time, okay, not half the time, maybe a third of the time, I have nails done, and the rest of the time they look like this. It's just not important enough to me to do it all the time. I do like how they look. See, that's pretty light on me, but we're going to play around with it. Okay, so I know I always talk about my weird nails. Now we're going to do a little bit of mixing. So we've done this one right here. Now I'm going to take the two of the other matte shades. So I'm going to take Dusty Rose and Merlot. I'm kind of figuring this out as I go along, if you can't tell. A little bit on the eye blending brush, and I'm going to mix those together, and we're going to do the crease here. And as you might recall, if you've seen me do a video before, most of us, not everybody, but most people have a lot more space to work with between their crease and their eyebrow than they do on their lid. So we want to make sure we see this color when your eye is open. I have a hooded eye, like a lot of you do. And the key here is just lots of blending. You could also do this with the eye crease brush, which is more of an angled brush, but I wanted to use this one today. So this really maximizes this space here, which I like. All right, next, we'll just do that on the other side. I do really like how pinks look on most people. They're just soft and pretty and very flattering. My daughter did love Barbies. I think she still does. She's 20. I just wasn't a doll kid. I had one Cabbage Patch Kid. Her name was Delora. Speaking of nostalgia. All right, so, and somebody gave her to me. My parents did not really buy me dolls. Okay, now we're gonna take, I think I'm gonna mix these two, which is Sunlit Rose and Golden Mauve, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. And we're just gonna kind of bring some color right in here. You could also use these colors individually, of course, if you want just, you know, to have some options and mix up the way that you apply them. You could do just Blossom with like Dusty Rose in the crease and Sunlit Rose on the lid, for example. But I like to mix them up. It's kind of fun. It's like create your own palette, create your own colors. I mean, they're always create your own palette because these colors pop in and out. You know that, right? They're just magnetic. So you just pop them in and out. All of our palettes are customizable. So say you're like, oh, I really like these few colors, but I don't want exactly what you're showing here. We can always customize that for you too. All right, I'm checking in here. Since I'm pretty blind without my glasses on, I need my magnified mirror. All right, I'm gonna amp up just a little bit on this outer corner. So I'm gonna bring a little bit more Merlot into the mix right in here. And then we're gonna use Onyx as the liner. My eyebrows need some attention. Do you feel like that when you look in your magnified mirror? It's always a little too revealing, but then I also can't see otherwise. So welcome to the late 40s. Okay, I like that. You want to kind of make sure that your color isn't extending out too far, so I always clean that up a little bit. You can take your finger and blend a bit too. And then we're going to use the magic brush, which is the eyeliner eyeshadow brush. It has this nice thin tip. All right, I'm going to need both hands here. So I'm just going to take the onyx, which is that really dark black, and we're going to just press this into the lash line. Sometimes you'll end up with a little bit of fallout from this one, so you can definitely do your eyeshadow before your foundation if you want to. Okay, I think that's good. For just a soft little bit, I'm going to take it just a tiny bit here on the bottom, but I don't want it real dark on the bottom. And you can always adjust. All right, other eye. You can see I'm kind of just pressing that in, doing little dashes. Now I got a big spot right there, so I don't want it up that high. I'm just going to blend it out. Makeup doesn't have to be perfect. You can always adjust. Yeah, it's just an easy way to line your eyes. I'll take just a tiny bit here on the bottom. Remember the rule with eyeliner, top and bottom, or just the top, but not just the bottom. That tends to drag your face down and make you look tired. No, thank you. All right, I do have cheek color on already. I'm wearing Shy Blush. I'm gonna throw a little highlighter on as well, because I think that just is really pretty here at the top of the cheekbones. And then I'll put some mascara on. Just a little dusting is really soft and pretty. And Lash Intensity mascara is my go-to. The Ultimate mascara is great. Lots of people love Panorama. We have six formulas of eyeshadow. Not eyeshadow. Mascara is what I meant to say. We do have lots of eyeshadow colors. So if you're like, I like pink, but not that much, we can certainly mix and match it with other stuff. All right. So I'm just putting a little bit on just for sake of time. It does not make a big difference. All right, let's see if I need to clean anything up, adjust anything. Blend. Blending is always your friend. I am going to take my blending brush and come back in here just a little bit. Kind of soften that up. All right, I think I like it. What do you guys think? Barbie palette? Yes? No? Maybe? All right, give it a whirl. I think you'll love it.